Three little letters can cause your lawn care or landscaping business a lot of frustration. SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization. But is landscaping or lawn care SEO more like UFO to you? If it is, you're not alone. And don't feel bad if you're frustrated or confused, because a lot of lawn care and landscaping company owners don't understand this. After all, you are a lawn care or landscaping expert, not a digital marketing expert. Over the last couple decades, I've tried to dig into this myself, working at lawn care and landscape companies to try to improve our search ratings. I also have talked to dozens of lawn care and landscaping company owners and professionals all across the country that are completely frustrated about this topic. Landscaping and lawn care companies are completely frustrated because they're wasting money and they still don't understand how to rank, how to get leads, or how to show up on the first page of Google. Today, I am going to arm you with the necessary facts and information and help you to clearly understand why your website might not be ranking, and then give you tips to turn that around. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Chad with Landscape Leadership. We work with mid-sized lawn care and landscape companies all across the country who are trying to generate more local traffic to their website and ultimately end up with more sales leads for their team. So as we're going through these tips today on SEO for lawn care and landscaping companies, I'm going to ask you to do a few things. If you like what you're hearing here, please click that like button below. If you have comments or questions, please leave those as well, and I will do my best to get back to you. And if you absolutely love lawn care marketing videos like these, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. As I said, this is going to be a first video in a series about SEO for lawn care and landscape companies, and you're going to want to make sure that you get those other videos. So let's get started. So as I said, I'm going to break up this topic about SEO for lawn care and landscaping companies in a couple bite-sized chunks. Today, we are going to be talking about ranking signals, meaning what are the things that signal Google or a search engine to make your website show up in search results. I'm going to clearly explain that to you so you can understand what's impacting that and how much weight each one carries. And then in the next videos that are going to follow, we're going to, in the next one, talk about some very practical and tactical ways that you can improve those results. And finally, to finish the series off, we're going to be talking about money, how much you should be investing on a monthly and yearly basis to really improve your results in search rankings, and how much you should be paying an agency to do this. And most importantly, we're not just going to give you the information. I want to try to make sure that you aren't completely bored in the process. I know that this is a technical topic that can tend to get really nerdy, and I want to give you some concise information so that you at least can be armed with the right pieces to have an intelligent conversation with maybe some people that are a little bit more nerdy about this than you are. So let's talk about this. What is SEO? Search engine optimization is basically the art of influencing search results by doing a bunch of different things to help Google to identify your website as a good result for somebody searching. What are people searching for? Well, all sorts of things. You might be quick to assume that people are just jumping to the bottom of their sales process and saying, landscapers near me, and some of them do that. But some people are looking for really complex answers to questions that they have. So they might have things like how to tell if you have a disease in your yard. Different queries and searches like that, people are entering into search engines and trying to find out answers to their questions. So as we're talking through this, make sure that you understand the different types of searches that people are performing on search engines. Now, there are a lot of things that you can do to influence your search engine optimization. Some of these things will be in your control and some will not. Some will be on something you own like your website, and some will be other places online. So I'm going to talk about the different types of ranking signals and how much of an influence and impact that they're going to have on where your lawn care and landscaping company is going to show up in search results. Now, I understand that in the lawn care and landscaping industry, you are a local services business for the most part. There might be someone watching this video that's part of a multi-state or national chain, but I am talking about the hard-working local pros that are trying to dominate search results in their local area. So keep that in mind when we're talking about these ranking signals for search. Now, what do I mean by search results? There's two different things when we think about local SEO or local search engine optimization. The first one would be the map pack. So if you do a search, you'll notice that you get some companies that are in that vicinity that show up in the maps. The others are the results that follow that, which would be your top organic listings that are going to be on that first page and subsequent pages after that. And depending what you're trying to rank for, these ranking factors will carry a little bit different weights, but the big important ones are the same no matter if you're looking at one or the other. So I'm going to have a link in the description below because all of these ranking signals for search engines are based off of a study that an organization called Moz has done in the past. Every year they go in and they tweak these numbers and these ranking factors to keep this information current, but what it's showing is based off of hundreds of thousands of local search queries. This is what is influencing whether your lawn care or landscaping company can be showing up in search. Now again, there's a bunch of these factors that can exist, and some of them you have control over and some you don't. Some are on your website and some are off. So we're going to go through these and I'm going to explain which ones are big ones and which ones are maybe not ones that you should worry so much about. And we'll start to talk a little bit about what you can do to influence that, but that again is going to be for the next video. One of the big influences of ranking factors is Google My Business. So if your lawn care and landscaping company does not have a Google My Business page set up, make sure you do this because it is having a huge impact on how you're showing up in search. But optimize it as well. Make sure you have all of your categories listed, complete information about your business, photos, you name it. Make sure everything's in there. Now, another huge ranking factor is inbound links that are coming to your website. Now, these can be coming from literally tens of thousands of places online, and a lot of marketing agencies will go to a lawn care or landscaping company and pitch them a SEO package, and it will possibly include some link building. A word of caution, not all links are good links. They can be coming from low quality sites, which would actually hurt your SEO for your lawn care or landscaping business. And so make sure you understand what the agency is doing to get these links and get an audit on a monthly basis to know what is coming in. But you could also earn really high quality links for your website. How do you do that? Well, one tactic is blogging. Generating killer blog content that people actually would want to link to is a great strategy. Not only does it help prospective clients that are coming to your website understand more about your services and get answers to their questions, but you can get hundreds of domains and thousands of links coming to your website by doing this. As you get more links, it can positively influence your domain authority, meaning that if a bigger fish like say NALP or some resource that's a magazine about home improvement will link to your content and they have a bigger domain authority than you do, then Google says, wow, these big fish are actually pointing to these small fish, and it actually can help how you come up in search results. But again, quality is everything when it comes to links. Another ranking factor is online reviews. This is growing year after year to become a more important factor of how you show up in search results. So specifically with Google My Business, make sure that you are getting reviews from your customers. And what you want to try to aim for is probably about a 4.8 rating or higher, and try to get at least 100 reviews. You'll always notice that companies that have better and more quantity of reviews are going to have a better chance of showing up in search results. Another huge ranking factor is what they call NAP consistency, NAP standing for name, address, and phone number, meaning what is the consistency from what your website says to Google My Business to all of hundreds of directory listings that are existing out there? If you have inconsistencies, it can actually negatively impact how you show up in search results. And so there's a lot of really great tools that you can use to help consolidate the work on this. One that we're a really big fan of is called Moz Local. It's really cheap to run every year, and it can help you get some consistency across those platforms. Another significant ranking factor would be behavioral signals, meaning how are people behaving when they're on your website? When they see you in search results, are they clicking through? Because if they click through and like what they see and browse content throughout your website and actually convert on a form and turn into a lead, that is a huge signal to Google that they've done their job. They've connected people with an answer to their question and are giving them a positive result. So make sure people are doing what you hope they do on your website. So what about social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn? Now, while that's a great outlet to distribute content and to stay connected with your clients, it doesn't have as huge of an influence on search ranking as you might think. It only really accounts for probably about 3 to 4% of the ranking signals that Google's looking at to serve up a good result. And finally, search engines like Google are trying to get extremely personalized for the user. So you could be performing the same searches as somebody else in your household and get different results sometimes. That's because this has a little bit of fluctuation that takes into account their search history and their browsing habits, and that is actually a little bit of an influence that is out of your control. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you click that button below and leave a comment below. Tell me what was the one thing that surprised you and that you learned from this video today. I hope you kill it in search results. Remember, lawn care and landscaping SEO is a very complicated subject, and I hope you were entertained and also informed today. Stay tuned for the future videos. Thanks a lot. Have a really great day.